My name is Wanda Willingham. I'm a mother, a grandmother, and a county legislator. I have 4 grandchildren that are in charter school. My grandchildren love attending charter schools. I think charter schools are the best thing that has happened in regards to education in this area. People want choice. People feel the choice that they have in regards to the education of their kids is critical. The children were not the ones who were enrolling themselves in charter schools. It was the parents. And the reason why was they needed a choice when it came to educating their children. And the only way they could get into a charter school was that a parent had made a conscious decision to enroll their child in a charter school. And I think it's time to move choice to the upper levels as far as schools are concerned. I do believe that charter schools do help build the character of the children. I do like the uniforms. The emphasis on good behavior that my grandchildren learn during their day at charter school carries over after school. It gives them the ability to be able to control themselves. And the emphasis is on etiquette, how valuable your time is not only in school, but after school. The type of education that they receive in charter schools lets them know when you start kindergarten, the end result for you is a college education. And I think that's real important. Education had become a huge issue in this city, especially since we knew that the kids were doing so poorly. And it was on the minds of so many people. We, for years, did not know that schools received report cards. Once parents realized that schools received report cards, that's when people actually began to look at the scores that the children received as far as their state tests. When it comes to the state tests, charter schools are #1 in the area. That speaks for itself. I was so excited because I knew that I could point to my grandchild and know that she was getting the best education in the city. I mean, it's nice to have a great building, but if there's no results that you can point to as far as the report cards of the schools are concerned, it doesn't mean a thing. My children are actually growing up in the charter schools. I think education is one of the biggest challenges that is facing the children in the inner city today. We know that we have one large high school here as far as the district school is concerned, and the kids they're crowded there. And people want choice in regards to where they can send their kids as far as high school is concerned. And I think it's time to move choice to the upper levels as far as schools are concerned. When charter schools were first introduced in Albany, it was a huge controversy. But what they mainly talked about was the money. Not about the education, but the money. And that's all they talked about. And for a while there, the poor education that the children was receiving in the district schools were forgotten. What about the education? I thought this was about education. Yes, we do realize that there's dollars involved, but the numbers in the charter schools are growing. If you're not giving the kids the proper education that they need, that money needs to go where the kids are going. If there was no interest in the education that the kids were receiving in the charter schools, there would be no need for the charter schools to continue to open. The district schools could learn a thing or two from the charter schools. I'm a grandma, and I love charter schools.